Good day, grade 11. Welcome to the Earth and Life Science with Miss Jen. We are going to study now the Module 2 entitled Earth and Earth Subsystem. In your study of Earth, you found out that our planet is dynamic and each part of Earth, the land, water, air, and life are interconnected and continuously interact with one another. The interactivity parts that form a complex whole define a system. The interacting parts in Earth's system are called subsystem. A system is a set of interconnected components that are interacting to form a unified whole. There are three types of system: the isolated, closed, and open system. As you can see, in an isolated system, there is no exchange of matter and no exchange of heat. While on the closed system, there is no exchange of matter but heat energy can be exchanged. In an open system, both exchange of matter and exchange of heat energy is done. These are the examples of system. A bottle with a thin lid and insulated covering is considered an isolated system because gases and heat cannot enter the bottle. In a closed system, the bottle is also covered with wooden lid, but without insulated cover. As you can see, any form of gas cannot enter because it is closed, but heat can. In an open system, the bottle has no lid and without insulated covering. Therefore, gases such as water vapor, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and heat can enter into it. Now, find out if the following images portray a closed, open, or isolated system. Write your answers on your notebook. Now, let's find out for the answers. Check your own paper. Letter A. Cup of soup is considered as an open system. Are you correct? Letter B. The cup of soup with lid is considered as a closed system. And for letter C, the insulated thermos bottle with the lid screwed on tight is considered an isolated system. Now, let's talk about the four subsystems of the Earth. These are the lithosphere or the solid Earth, the atmosphere or the gases in the air, the hydrosphere, all the water, and the biosphere, all life forms. As you can see, the encircled part of the image shows an interconnection between each of the four subsystems. These subsystems affects each other to attain its purpose. The first one is the biosphere. The biosphere includes all life forms on Earth, such as the bacteria, archaea, protista, plantae, fungi, and animalia that involves the humans. It covers all ecosystems from the soil to the rainforest, from mangroves to coral reefs, and from the plankton-rich ocean surface to the deep sea. The second is the hydrosphere. It is a dynamic mass of water that is continuously on the move. It includes the water on the surface of oceans, rivers, and lakes, the underground water in wells and aquifers, the moisture in the air such as clouds and fogs, and any form of liquid such as the vapor and ice, glaciers, and ice caps. The water cycle shows the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the Earth. It includes processes such as the evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. In evaporation, water in any form becomes a vapor. However, in condensation, the water vapor in gaseous state becomes a liquid. In precipitation, the water is released from clouds in the form of rain, freezing rain, snow, and hail. And the last one is the collection, wherein water from clouds collects in ocean, river, lakes, and streams. The third subsystem is the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the thin gaseous layer that envelopes the lithosphere. The present atmosphere in the Earth is composed of 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, 0.9% of argon, and trace amount of other gases. The composition and percentage of these gases makes the Earth different from other planets. These are the layers of the atmosphere. The first layer is the troposphere. It starts at the Earth's surface, the most dense, and weather occurs in this layer. In the stratosphere, many jet aircrafts fly in this layer because it is stable. Also, the ozone layer, which absorbs and scatters the solar ultraviolet radiation, is occurring in this layer. In mesosphere, which is above the stratosphere, meteors are burned up. However, in the thermosphere, aurora and satellites occur. And the last one is the exosphere, is the upper limit of the atmosphere. This thin exosphere merges into the space. The last one is the geosphere. This is the solid Earth. It extends from the surface to the center. It involves the crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. The geosphere includes all the rocks that make up the Earth, from partially melted rock under crust to ancient towering mountains to grains of sand on a beach. Sphere interactions are the processes that move matter and energy from one sphere to another. One example is the hydrosphere and atmosphere interconnection. The evaporation that occurs in the hydrosphere forms the medium for cloud and rain formation in the atmosphere. The atmosphere brings back this water to hydrosphere in the form of rain. So class, what are the other interactions or interconnections that you have observed in our environment? You may state it on the next activities. These are the activities for week 2 in Earth and Life Science. You are going to perform the What I Can Do activity and assessment in week 2 lesson 1 about Earth subsystems. Also, in the week 2 lesson 2 about interior of the Earth, you are going to perform the What's More, What I Can Do and assessment part of the module. Thank you very much and God bless.